on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with the game of MLB 2K12 in my player mode with Timmy Timmons. Now, in the last video that I did with Timmy Timmons, it ended up being my 200th video, or around my 200th video. But anyway, what I said here for kind of like a 200th video type of celebration is for me to go ahead and answer your guys' questions. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do here in this video based off of what you guys went ahead and posted on the comments for the video in the last episode of Timmy Timmons. All right, so I'll go ahead and try and answer the ones that I can. So, all right, first question that I got on here, just taking a look at it right now, is why did you start commentating, and what was your first video that you commentated? It says commented, but I'm thinking it says commentated. So that's by KCW998. All right, so the first video that I actually did was when I created Benny the Jet Rodriguez in MLB 2K10. Now, I decided to go ahead and do commentating because I like playing video games, and my education was based around communicating. So I'm like, this is kind of a good mix for me to go ahead and implement what I know with what I like doing and just have some fun while I'm at it. Now, if you go back and you watch some of my first videos, they are terrible. Like, I have a hard time going back and listening to them because I'm like, wow, I feel like I don't have any emotion in this whatsoever. I know that my communication skills are not the greatest at that point. So, I don't know, it was just something to kind of pass the time, things like that, and just kind of help me out in a number of things. And it's been a great experience. I mean, I've been able to meet a lot of great people, do a lot of great things, stuff that I never thought that I was able, or that I was ever going to be able to do. So, I don't know. That's kind of a quick answer to your question here. Now, to kind of go over some other ones here, too, the ones that were thumbs up, Cool Kid Cater, you asked, who is your favorite baseball player? All right, so I don't know if you necessarily mean favorite baseball player of all time or like favorite baseball player right now. Sorry, guys, it's 6 in the morning, so if I mix up my words a little bit, I'm sorry. Favorite baseball player of all time has to be Harmon Killebrew. The reason why I like Harmon Killebrew is, one, you take a look, he was one of the best hitters ever to play the game, especially from a power hitting standpoint. Got a lot of respect for the guy because of his skills. Played from the 50s to the 70s for the Twins, played for the Royals a little bit as well. The thing, though, about Harmon Killebrew, though, is he was just a very humble person and was just an all-around great guy. Like, he had morals, he stuck by him, and that's something that I definitely respect because I know that there are a lot of baseball players out there who, you know, follow their morals and stuff like that. But Harmon Killebrew, here's this guy in the spotlight, really could have had anything that he wanted, but he was just an all-around good guy. And I think from, like, the humility standpoint, that's something I can kind of relate to, because when people would approach him and, you know, talk to him about being one of the greatest hitters, he'd kind of be like, well, I appreciate that, you know, and just kind of like, gosh, I don't want to sound like I'm being boastful or anything, but I kind of see a little bit of myself with that when people are like, hey, Dunbar, you are like my favorite commentator, or you are great, or whatever. I don't know, I'm just like, I appreciate that. I mean, I don't necessarily feel that. I know there's places I have to improve, and Harmon Killebrew was the same way. So I can relate to him with that. Favorite baseball player right now, I am going on the Bryce Harper Kool-Aid here. I'm drinking that Kool-Aid right now. I'm following the hype. He's just a fun guy to watch, especially with everything that's being said about him, the potential that he has. I don't know. He's just a fun guy to watch. So if I were to say who's my favorite baseball player right now, Bryce Harper. But whenever you say your favorite baseball player right now, that can change your week down the road or something like that. So Fish Game City, you asked, how did I come up with the name Dunbar Snack Bar? I know it's kind of a goofy name, right? But here's the story behind that. All right, so before I was married, I had a roommate. His name was Gus. And he's like my best friend. I mean, we even call each other brothers sometimes just because that's what kind of friends we are. And he likes to go ahead and create people for like NCAA, Madden, whatever it may be, which is cool because, you know, you get to come up with some crazy names for it. And he came up with a family called the Snack Bars. All right, so the Snack Bars is the last name. And when he made the family, the snack bar name, he also came up with other names for them. So there was like Jafar Snack Bar, Dunbar Snack Bar, Huey, Dewey, and Louie Snack Bar, Lipton Snack Bar, Adam Snack Bar, just a whole bunch. I mean, as he would start a new season, he'd go ahead and just create a whole bunch of prospects, see where they'd go, stuff like that. And it wasn't just all snack bars. I mean, there's like, you know, the name Fritz McChickens is somebody that we've made up from all of this. I mean, there's just a whole bunch. I mean, I could go into like a whole video talking to you about what names that he and I came up with and what we would do with it. But what we would do is we would take some of our favorite ones and we created Facebook accounts for them. So if you go ahead and you search Dunbar Snack Bar, you're going to go ahead and you're going to find instead of my logo, you're going to see somebody with a profile picture. All right? It's not me or anything like that. But what we would do is we would go on Facebook with these fake Facebook accounts, and we would just talk crap to people. And it was absolutely hilarious because you'd think that if you come across somebody with the last name Snack Bar, it's probably not a real name. But a whole bunch of people believed it. I mean, we came up with a high school where they came from, and we went ahead and we added that to the Facebook group, and we would talk to people from the school as if, you know, we had been in their classes all along. Giacomo Snack Bar, one of the ones that Gus does. I mean, he's gotten people here from Lincoln wanting to like hook up with him and stuff like that, like just based off of the picture. I just think that's crazy. It's a lot of fun, and so when Gus would come over after, you know, he'd moved out, we would, you know, still play Xbox together. And I mean, I didn't have Xbox Live for a while just because I didn't know anybody who was willing to play online in the hours that I did, stuff like that. And it was like, if I'm playing like a franchise mode or something, what do I really need that for? All right, so anyway, we would make our own, you know, our own little profiles on the Xbox. And, you know, he made Moses Snack Bar or Jafar Snack Bar. I can't remember what it was. And then I went ahead, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and be Dunbar. So I made Dunbar Snack Bar as the profile on my Xbox. So when I got Xbox Live, it's Dunbar Snack Bar. So when I was thinking about doing commentaries, I'm like, shoot, well, what's the name I should use? And then I went and I looked at some other commentators. I'm like, a lot of people just go ahead and they use their gamer tag. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'm Dunbar Snack Bar. So that's the very, very short version of how I got the name Dunbar Snack Bar. An inside joke, but it's not my real name. Trust me, you guys, that would be a ridiculous name. And if you do come across somebody on the internet named Snack Bar who is trying to be a real person, don't fall for it because it's probably either me or Gus. We had somebody else who was doing it too, but I know he hasn't been able to do it for a while. Actually, we've had a couple other people. It got to be like a thing with all of our friends. We'd like make these fake Facebook accounts and then just go out and just add random people. But whatever. Anyway, so next question here. How do I do my commentary? I get asked this a lot here. There's the setup video that I did for you guys. If you want to go ahead and take a look, all you have to do is search Dunbar Snack Bar Setup, and then it will be on there. I kind of give you the software that I use, stuff like that, and give you the typical setup, like, hey, this is my TV, and stuff like that. All right, so next question here. This one comes from, where'd it go? All right, Cool Kid Cater. All right, what MLB stadiums have you been to? I haven't been to too many, I'm not going to lie. I've been to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, headed there actually in a couple weeks. Actually in like 1 week. Nice. Vacation, by the way, guys, so if I don't post for a few days, I'm on vacation. I've been to Kauffman, I've been to Coors Field in Colorado. I've been to the old Busch Stadium. And I had a friend in high school, his dad was pretty well-to-do. And so for a couple of years, we got to go down to spring training. So I've been to a lot of the spring training facilities out in Arizona, and I got to watch a whole bunch of teams there. That was actually phenomenal. I mean, I really, really want to go back. My wife says we can, but it's probably going to go ahead and be around. What sports did I play as a kid from Feed the Beast mode? I played baseball. That was really it. I mean, I played football, stuff like that during recess, and I did soccer too when I was really, really young. But baseball, that was my thing. So that's kind of why I do a lot of baseball videos, is because it is a passion of mine. It is something I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable about. But I don't know. Hopefully that answers it for you. Now, I know you guys had a lot more questions here too, so maybe this is something that I'll do every once in a while, is just go ahead and answer your guys' questions, whatever it may be. Just so that way, I know you guys like having your name out here on YouTube, and you guys also like being able to ask me questions. I know I can't get to all of them when they're in my inbox, but hopefully this kind of helps out. Just kind of go through it here a little bit. Because it's kind of like how the view request works. If you guys like something, you guys thumbs it up, and at that point I'm able to go ahead and you know, kind of choose which ones are the best. So I may do the same thing with a question one every once in a while too. This is kind of awesome and fun. So I appreciate you guys sending in the comments too as well, and kind of letting me know about the trades. I did make some trades, and I wasn't able to record them because I thought it was recording. I got like maybe 1 or 2 out of all the ones that I did. I didn't make too many changes, but I'll go ahead and show that in the next Detroit Tigers game that I do. So I appreciate you guys coming by, watching the video. Definitely, you know, always appreciate everything you guys do. Again, sorry guys, it's 6:13 now in the morning. I just need to go to bed. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter. You guys know all that stuff. But anyway, again, you guys are awesome, and I hope you have a good one.